So, what is the best way to lose fat? This is by far one of the most common questions I get asked in and out of the gym. I'm not sure how many of you need to hear this, but there's no exercise that causes fat loss. None. Nada. Running doesn't make you lose fat. Spinning doesn't make you lose fat. The only way you can create fat loss is through an energy deficit. And what does an energy deficit mean? Creating a requirement that when you go to bed most nights, it's like, fuck, we didn't consume enough calories from what we burnt today. Keep in mind that 80 to 90% of the calories that you burn each day were not through exercise. The majority of calories we burn are actually at rest. Quite literally, people in comas can lose fat and they ain't moving at all. The majority of our calories we burn through bodily functions, like breathing, cardiovascular system, immune system, getting a boner in the morning. We can also acquire a thermic effect from eating a high protein diet, which means your body is going to burn more calories just trying to break down that protein. Then we go on to our non-resting expenditure. This is the shit we're doing when we're not in bed, like the walking around and moving we do when we're actually outside of our training. The calories you actually burn from your training are a very small percentage, maybe only 10%, even if you're lucky. So many people choose exercises that make them fucking miserable. What's the point? There are literally loads of people out there running, and I hate running. Like, oh, this is good for fat loss. No, it's not. No. Create a calorie deficit, and then no matter what you do today, you can lose fat. And then tomorrow, no matter what you do, you can lose fat. And then what you will see is exercise is just a complementer, like your salt and pepper on top. I'm forever seeing people do exercises that they don't actually like because they think it's going to make them lose fat. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there are exercises that are going to burn more calories than others. We're quite literally looking at months or maybe even years of neglect here. So we're looking at months or maybe even years of corrective course of action with new habits. You wouldn't go on a long journey with someone you thought was a knobhead. You wouldn't have a roommate who you thought was a bellend. You wouldn't be in a relationship with someone you thought was an arsehole. Well, some of you might. Because we're going to be with them for a long time. Quite like your process here of fat loss, it could be a long time. So the best thing you can do is just put yourself in a calorie deficit and find exercises that you actually enjoy. Because if you enjoy your exercises, you're far more likely to stick to the process over a long period of time. And enjoyment and sustainability are really what's going to help you with your long lasting results. So just ask yourself, can I do this week in, week out for a year? If that answer is a no, then just pick something else. Just remember, the exercise we do are only a small fraction of the calories that we actually burn throughout the day. The main thing is stick to a calorie deficit. See you all soon, and don't be a dickhead.